Comrades, we have suffered a setback, a big one. And the National Executive Committee said, after we got 40%, and said, what do we call this outcome? And it said, it is a setback. 40%. In Mpumalanga, we got 50%. Our numbers went down. And then it said, what do we do with this 40%? We had to create what is called a government of national unity. Was government of national unity the only option on the table? No. There was a minority government. Minority government, comrades, means you govern by way of having the executive to be your own, but the legislature belong to others. So we had a combination of a government of national unity and elements of confidence and supply. So what is confidence and supply? It means that you are in the executive with others, but at the same time, you are still in the legislature. Government of national unity with elements of confidence and supply. Silungu esikhulu leso. Confidence and supply. Nizothi uhlakaniphile SG man, confidence and supply. So let's tools sinika zona zizonenza ni understand ukuthi sikhuluma ngani. Sikhulumile nabantu bahamba njengepikoko everybody. Abanye strutting like peacocks. Sikhulumile nabo bonke political parties eparliament. Nalo baba wethu wasishiya la sikhulumile naye. Wabe yena ehamba phambili sithakezi lapho. Ngoba lama election are not free and fair and winile 2/3. Uye court. So ngiyanizwa abanye benu manikhuluma nithi hey why ningakhulumi nabafowethu ngapha? Sikhulumile nabo abafowethu. Omnakwethu sakhuluma nabo sathi sondelani nganeno sikhuluma ngegovernment of national unity bathi bona base court masinyula upresident laphana bebengekho bebese court niyakhumbula bathi kuthi if siza ngolamaphosa abayingeni nje into yethu ngama lapha ngimandate ngabomandla la ku NEC SG hambu yokhuluma ukuthi umuntu ozangaliyonto noba sine 40% siyabonga ngama eTV ni ndathi umuntu ozositshela ukuthi akafuna umongameli wethu chayizule. We are not getting into this thing with a cap in the hand. Sithathe isigqoko sithe sathi asincengi le exam kade sinikezwa uFloyd asizuyibhala this time around. Ngoba lamfana wasibhalisa iexam. Ithe masiqeda ukuyibhala wathi siyifailile. Uyabona uprincipal ohambe ebhalisa abantu ama exam abafailisa kodwa bepasile uyahamba abe yilento ayiyo manje. Hambe sithubeni ngoba lo principal lo akekho right. So wasifaka isikolo sathi no asingeni lonto. Sikhulume nomuntu wonke. And we invited everybody to come to the government of national unity. 10 political parties signed what is called a statement of intent. Nifundile lo statement of intent. Nifundile. Baba ngapha abayifundile la. Phakamisa izandla. Nayifunda I statement of intent. Lebe bethu Mbalula usayine into akayazi nokuthi isho ukuthini. Usayinele ifreedom yethu. Uyathanda ukusayina uMbalula akayifundanga lento. Ndifuna ukubona manje nayifunda. Nayifunda comrades. Phakamisa isandla. Niyasaba ukuthi nizonibuza ukuthi ithi. So We had a statement of intent that was drafted by the ANC and signed by 10 political parties. And then we formed a government of national unity with the president of the country and the speaker of the National Assembly coming from the African National Congress. That's what happened. And the ANC participating both in the legislature, in all committees, with the limited numbers that we've got. This is a masterclass, comrades, that you can have so much power even though limited with 40%. And then we had another one, option of going for elections. We didn't consider that. Among the options that we had, going for elections, we didn't go for elections. We said, in the interest of South Africa and its stability, let's work not like sore losers. In the best interest of South Africans, let's advance and stabilize our country. In less than 14 days, a government was constituted in the Republic of South Africa, led by Matamela and the African National Congress. So that is a setback. Inamahlandi nyuka le GNU. Ayisayili kamnandi nje. Kukho abanye abantu who think that ANC is still dominant. We are no longer having the power that we used to have. We negotiate every day. Everything. Nami ngiye ngithi mangizibona le mandate ngayiphezwa yi-ANC bonke lama comrades ngibona ukuthi no sengiguga msinya manje. And nicabanga ngigugiswa ngama branch yile GNU. Ngoba sinegotiate every day lapha. Ujongana noZile every day ayinto emnandi ne. Ukhuluma naye uncenga this and that. And mawuba arrogant nabo baba arrogant. Zanda ukunikeza example. Budget lafika isuku layo kwabanzima. At that moment we should have left them. But kwacaca ukuthi arrogance and everything is not going to work. To pass this budget we need everybody. We have to negotiate that budget. And not there are tactical mistakes we did, which amongst them was around the issue of the VAT. But not entirely incorrect. Our position was right. We were saying, and we still maintain that it's in our manifesto, that all essentials will be zero rated. Because the working class want bread, one maize meal. And all of those things must be zero rated. Milk must be zero rated. But mawufuni magnum into emnandi. Ufuna utshwala iyakhuphuka iVAT. Jonga silwe namanxila nabantu abaphuwa same time. iDA yabona ithuba yangena yaba ngabo ichampion zeVAT, anti-VAT. Niyakhumbula? Yet, in terms of the challenges we were facing, was that where are we going in terms of the state of the economy and the revenue we have generated, going to get these resources to address this huge demand of things that we need to do as government. There had to be compromises. And those compromises are still eating in your pocket. Ya shifta yaya ku petrol. Uyabona manje imoto ziningi but sinciphile garage. Uhamba nge10 rand, 20 rand phela petrol. La petrol ibhatalela leza zinto besingakwazi ukuthi sizibhatalele. through VAT. And then kwathiwa, no, we are taxing the poor when it was incorrect. You understand? Ifikelela kade ke ebantwini, it takes time to be understood that we are not taxing the poor. In fact, we are cushioning the poor in what we are doing. So our opponents had a field day about that, Nyakumbul. And that's what happened. So, comrades, in the GNU we are in, there is negotiations all the time about the way forward and what needs to happen. We have a strategic setback that we are in a position to actually come back from as the African National Congress. There are many challenges. The people of Mpumalanga have loudly said that we know the challenges we have encountered, but we have also seen the changes the ANC has brought since 1994. There are those who say that we have not seen changes. ANC have not built anything since they came into power. When you look at the road passing here in Naspoti to Mozambique, you never had a road like that. Who built that? It's us, the democratic state. You didn't have a university here in Mpumalanga. Maudlulu mgwaqo from here, ikujongile university, ikujonge ha. It was built by the ANC in Mpumalanga. It's a commitment we made and we delivered. Comrades, we have cushioned the poor through intervention since from 1994 till to date, by intervening in terms of the basic needs of our people. When we came into power in 1994, President Thabo Mbeki says, when we came in, all what we met at Union Building, there was no handover and papers about how to govern. It was just an empty desk. We had to see to finish. And when we went to interrogate what is left in the past, our economy was bankrupt. We had to respond to that. At the same time, we had adopted the RDP. Where's the RDP? Reconstruction and Development Program for our people. We had to decide, how are we going to fund, where are we going to get money to fund the RDP, which we did not have. We had to prioritize. We had to intervene through different policies, indigent and cushion the poor in the different local areas where when we came in. Electricity was not there. Supply for our people. Apa eTlanzeni Kanyamazana, Stula City Kanyamazana siyaya. That was our last Congress of the South African Youth Congress, which was held Kanyamazana. And that is when we sang the song Kanyamazana siyaya. Kanyamazana siyaya bu. Kanyamazana siyaya bu. Kanyamazana siyaya bu. Siyaya bu. Amandla. Dianitunuka. The youth sang that song, not knowing that was our last march to freedom. And we were tightening up, electing Peter Mokaba as the president of the South African Youth Congress.